Morning. Guess what day it is? It's 50.8 pound weight loss day. That's right. I hit the goal. And today, I'm breaking my fast. I did a hour fast. And I woke up this morning, got on a scale, and I have lost 50.8 pounds. I can't tell you how happy I am. This is great. And my fiance has a ball of dough in the microwave proofing for her wonderful, wonderful sourdough bread. And tonight, I'm gonna have a slice of it. Sourdough. Yes, it's that good. Normally I have just like a tiny little bite, like a crouton-sized bite. Tonight I'm gonna have a slice. Or two. So here we are. We did it. 20 weeks, 50.8 pounds. Cue the Rocky theme. More to come. This is just a clip I'm going to insert in a video, so see you in, now. Oh, hello there. If you're wondering why I'm carrying this is about how much weight I lost. So yeah, the reason that I'm carrying that thing is because I have lost that plus 10 pounds. 10.8 to be exact. I was carrying this upstairs yesterday and I said to myself that, self, you have lost this much weight. How good does that feel on my knees, on my back, on my posture, which we're going to get to here in a minute. But it's week 20. Week 20. The week of the wedding is here. Amazing. And you know what's funny? I did not plan this to be 20 weeks. When I first started, I didn't say, I'm going to take 20 weeks and figure it out. I just picked, it was like Memorial Day. And I said, I got to start this thing. Let's do this, blah, blah, blah. 20 weeks. It panned out to be exactly how much weight did I lose. I have lost 50.8 pounds. Oh my goodness. I can't tell you how. First of all, the accomplishment. Like I feel accomplished. So yeah, the accomplishment, like it just feels like I can't believe I actually hit the goal. I not that I was worried I wasn't going to get there. I mean, I was concerned. I was trying to get there, but man, I wasn't sure I was going to make it. I wanted to do it and just hit the 50-pound mark for not only for YouTube, but for personal reasons. I felt like it was a landmark, milestone, whatever you want to call it. Trying a little different thing with the notes this time because I basically don't have a script. I just kind of do this stuff off the top of my head. And I'm tired of looking at paper and I write stuff on envelopes. Not great. So yeah, we are down 50.8 pounds. We started at 284.6 and I weighed in this morning at 233.8. 233.8. Oh my goodness. When I stepped on that scale, I was I wanted to do a cartwheel, although that wouldn't be graceful. I'd probably hurt myself. And with the wedding coming up this weekend, that would not be a smart thing. So now, if you've been following along, I started this on May 27th. Today is October 15th. We have 3 days until the wedding. But I initially tried to start, I started doing, keto, carnivore in January 2nd. And since then, I weighed 293 on the nose the morning of January 2nd. And I am down 59.2 pounds since January. Is that not crazy? 60 pounds. So coming off of last week, I wanted to do one more fast to hit my goal. So this week it was going to be like a 48, well, actually I was going to do a 72-hour fast, but thankfully I didn't need to because the fiance was getting mad. She was like, I don't like all this 72-hour fast, back to back to back. Even though there's a thing in the fasting community called rolling fasts, which I'm going to look into. I don't know if I will even do them, but I think what that is I think you fast for a certain period of time and you have like 1 day of eating and then you go into the next fast. That's crazy. I don't know how safe that is. It seems very effective. I actually saw a post on Reddit today that a girl lost I think it was like 130 pounds or 120 pounds, something like that, in a very short period of time. Well, I shouldn't say very short period. I think it was like a year. It was like 12, 13 months. But it was an amazing transformation. And I don't know how safe that is. She said she was doing keto as well. But I feel like that's a little extreme. I feel like the way carnivore with, weekly 24, 36-hour fasts is fine. More than that, I think it's still fine. I feel great. I felt fantastic this morning when I woke up. Yesterday, I was at work. I was in the office, and all I was drinking I had electrolytes and water. And I felt great. I felt so good. Like, repeating from the past several videos, these fasts are so incredibly easy now. A 48-hour fast, or like I said, I did this one turned out to be 64 hours. It was going to be 48, but I got up this morning, weighed myself, and I was at 63 hours or whatever. Hit my goal. So I said, all right, breaking the fast. Did the bone broth thing. Then I did some canned turkey this time. And then I've been kind of easing off. Breaking the fast. So it's the afternoon now. It's like about 5 o'clock. And I have no stomach issues. So I broke the fast with, like I said, the bone broth, had turkey, had a couple other like little bites of things here and there. I had like a hard-boiled egg, and I had some roast beef with a little bit of mustard on it. And I had a little piece of my baby Fiat, my sweetheart. She baked a loaf of sourdough bread, and I had some of that. And oh my goodness, that is dangerous, especially coming off of a fast. You should never break a fast with carbs, but this was later, and I had already had some other stuff. The danger of her sourdough bread, it's indescribable, because I wanted to just slice that whole loaf and just butter it up and jam it in my face hole. So yeah, that was, and there's still some, it's in there, and I have to behave because I could eat the whole thing. So yeah, tonight for dinner, I'm going to have mostly protein, and I'm going to introduce some carbs. I'm not sure what I'm going to have yet, but got several options. Also, one of the things I noticed, or not I noticed, my fiance noticed, she said I had a hump on the back of my neck that just, I guess, like a fat roll, and now that's gone. So that's very cool. Another bonus is I am walking more upright. I used to kind of lean a little bit forward, and I don't know if it was because it was more comfortable for my back, if it was just the weight of my gut pulling me down or whatever, but I'm walking more, my posture's just way better overall, and I have less back pain. My knees feel great, like I mentioned with the cat litter thing. Carrying, and that 40 pounds, so there's another 10 pounds on top of that bag of cat litter. So my knees are no longer carrying all that weight. And there's something, if I can find it, I'll try to insert it in the video, but there's something about for every so many pounds of weight that you lose, you take off an exponential amount on your knees. And I don't remember what the formula or the equation was, but if I can figure that out, I'll either here or something or whatever. Also, so I took some pictures. Obviously, you've seen them already. I've pasted them. One of the things I'm a little concerned about is I might end up with a little like loose skin, like a little flab roll or whatever that hangs over my belt, which is fine. I mean, I was almost 300 pounds and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep losing, but I've been trying to keep that lotioned up and hopefully not get like stretch marks and the flabby skin thing hanging over. So we will see that. But it's, you know, if you're younger than me, get started earlier. Don't let this happen, because if I have it, I mean, listen, being healthy and weighing 50, 60 pounds less than I did a year ago, or 5-6 months ago, is definitely, you know, the health benefits outweigh the little bit of flabby skin I got that I might end up with. Also, I am wearing the belt, my fiance's gift, and I'm on the last hole. Guess what? We got to go back to the leather guy and have him add a few more holes. So that's going to be, you know, I'm sure he's going to love that. He's going to be like, what the hell's going on with this guy? So with that, I think this wraps up week 20. Weddings in a few days. I'm done. Well, not done, but I'm done for now until that we get back from the honeymoon. With that being said, you know, we got a lot of stuff planned for the honeymoon. Obviously, we've got some meals planned, some eating out adventures. And I was thinking about filming some of them, but I don't know if that's like a really good idea. Let me know in the comments if you want to see me eating terrible stuff and then getting back on the wagon and losing the weight that I put on the honeymoon week. Also, got some great stuff planned for when we do get back on the carnivore wagon. I have some really interesting things that I want to try. Some of them are going to be kind of something you might expect. Some of them might not be. Here's a hint. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but it's going to be very interesting. And I'm kind of excited. I'm not a big sardine fan, but I'm excited to try it and see how we do. So we did it. We did it. 50.8 pounds. I can't tell you the feeling that it's almost euphoric. By the way, this shirt at the beginning of this thing was very, very tight and very like, it was not a flattering shirt. And now it feels like, you know, between the shirt and the belt, I need new stuff. Well, no, I don't need new stuff. The shirt fits great. But between the shirt and the belt, yeah, I can definitely tell, like, obviously a gigantic difference. So with that, please leave a comment, give me advice, give me, tips and tricks and, whatever. And if you could, hit that subscribe button, do the thing. You can watch some other things, and I will see you after the wedding. Captain Dave, out.